how are you going? And welcome back to the channel. Well, today I alone home. Well, I'm not feeling too good and things, so I'm outside here, place making real hot and chilling it outside here now. So I say I go share a little story since I ain't cooking nothing these days, you know. I'm cooking it, but I ain't cooking like right now. So today let me tell you about Renisha. Also, we will start the story and yeah. So you know, it's a while me and sit in front of the camera like this and talk. So I know some people may not like it, but it's a story and I want to share it with all, right? So who is Renisha? Well, right, first thing first, Renisha was my, how to say it, boy, my best friend and my wife, right? That was my real best friend, right? That was the only friend you could say I had that was a friend but not a wife, right? Good friend and a wife, right? So how to start, buddy? Alright, so let me start the story of how we met. Yeah, how we met. Yeah, that's the story there, right? Let me start with that, right? So now kind of sad to talk about it because you know I still have my memories of she and I still kind of, you know, kind of off now, but you know, let's say off. It's not yet, you know, the memories there now, boy. So yeah, that, you know, but I want to share with her because you know I was she, you know, even though nobody would know she in 10 years, almost 12 years already gone. Yeah, 10 years, almost 11 years gone already. So since she died. Well, I'll tell you everything, don't worry, we're gonna move step by step. So the story for today is how we met, how Renisha and me met. Right? So as I say, Renisha was my best friend and my wife, right? But not best friend as in best friend like from before. Best friend when we get married. Right? So how we met. So let me start with that story. Well, first thing first, I used to work grocery and I used to drive truck and thing, right? So but I had plenty partners and they used to work with manning. So it had something called a long time ago, back in 2005 or 6, somewhere around there, boy. I can't remember, I think around there. It had something called beat chat or something, so right? So one of my partner did hook it up on his phone and he used to use it on his phone. But while working on thing, you know, his phone fall long and damaged now, boy. So he asked me to borrow my phone to do that. I think it's a part top up or something and used to work or something like that. I can't remember, it was so long, right? But who know what I'm talking about know about it, right? That was something like something like Messenger now or WhatsApp, but something it named BChat. I think it was BChat his name, right? BChat or WeChat. BChat I think his name was, yeah. So he ended up borrowing my phone. Now people cannot message anybody with that but not knowing who his days unless I explain who they is. You can see pictures and thing back in them days and thing, right? So no technology real advanced, yeah. Right, so he borrowed my phone and he ended up texting a girl or a friend or something like that. He borrowed and he texted, right? So when he, you know, during the work and thing, he borrowed the phone and thing and he texting and thing and he real talking and thing and it happened. So but it so happened it had to remain on my phone because his phone did go through, right? Until he get paid, and we used to get paid month then. Well, he used to get paid month, I used to get paid every day. I wanted my money. Yeah. Right? So yeah, so he had to wait till he get paid to buy a phone. So he borrowed my phone when he come to work on it. And I didn't show me how to use it. I didn't know nothing about it. He showed me how to use it. And I use them and I real texting. Now my story, so I gonna tell you, yeah, all of us really enjoy it, right? My story, not, and this true thing and this life true thing, eh? So you know, don't feel sad. Don't feel sad. It's excited when you come down. Maybe in some couple videos down the road when she die and then it will get sad and yeah. But right now it's going to be, this is the happy part of the video, right? So we're going to share it, right? So I'll wait to make sure I put it. I nobody home here as yet. I just want to make sure that no ringtone and thing because okay, you're in trouble. Yeah. Oh, every time I come to record something, this is always give trouble. And plus, I didn't know the time to start because the video does end. Yeah. Right. So as I was saying now, that was he showed me how to use it and thing, and I'm telling you my story is going to get real interesting because I was real wayward. Real backward. Backward meaning that all out zigzag, you know? Yeah, just sharing the story. I mean coconut and thing right now, and a lot of people ask me to continue the story and thing. You know, they like the channel and thing, and they just enjoy it and they just enjoy the stories and thing. Maybe I'll, you know, not what you're accustomed to, but they go get good over yourself, right? A real nice thing in the story, but so we tried texting this beat chat and thing, right? So I end up messaging about 4 girls. Right? I'll tell you, I didn't know nothing about it, but you know, like they may talk, you see the name. If the name is this, you can see the name and you can just message. Let's something like Messenger or WhatsApp or whatever it is, right? Like something like that. Who know what I'm talking about, know what I'm talking about, right? And I messaged them and I started talking to them and I asked them where I'm from and where you're working and blah 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 and the whole chalala story, right? But they had this girl that had messaged. Now I used to drive truck, so and she did message me and it have a store. I used to drop goods and I knew that I know the store which she was talking about. So I was like, but I don't know who is this person, man. I said, but I just drop truck, I just work so and so and I just drop. She said, for real? She said, yeah. I said, yeah. I said, I never. So it is that like a messenger? I say you're talking, you're chatting now. Who know, right? They want to leave a comment and tell me what was the correct name. I know it was B chat or P something. B chat or we chat or E chat, something like that. Can't remember so good. Yeah, boy. So it so happened that she get to know that I talking to she and I got to tell her she know I just come there and drop goods and thing, right? And it so happened that she couldn't remember me, so she tell me, you know, but I ain't gonna call she real name, because this is not Renisha we talking about. This is just the starting of the story. Let we don't get a bacchanal inside of the right, and you don't know my channel will have some bacchanal, right? But that's just how it is, right? Fun, it's exciting, right? So this is not about Renisha yet. It's part of Renisha. This is the start of the story, right? So so I end up putting the getting to know she and telling she and she tell me she name and right? So let me call she what's the most easiest name boy to remember? Let me call she Anne. I want to call she real name because maybe one day it might pop up now boy. But she know who is and I know who she is, right? But let me just call she Anne. Anne, right? I don't want to call she real name in my video. Right? I bacchanal, I level bacchanal. Yeah. So it so happened that I guess she name and thing and blah 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 and I know which part she working on thing. So I remember when you work in deliveries and every day I have a different area to go. So that area the day for she I tell she I go be there. So I get to meet you. But here you think about back in the days now, your mother and father, you couldn't let them know your boyfriend and all them kind of thing. Back in them days, like 2007 and thing somewhere around there. Yeah, about there. Yeah, real bacchanal. Them Indian girl and them parents was bad. Now I have a daughter as well. I go explain all of that how I changed everything. But as I said later on in the videos and them, you want to get into them kind of thing now. If I watch a series, or I keep watching them the series, or I go just see, you know, you go see a story time and you know it's a series, right? So you know a lot of people ask me to bring back all the stories they want to hear because they enjoy it, you know, peaceful, yeah, funny, yeah, but there plenty crying in some of this part, so I'm just telling you up front, right? So that is what happened in that. So I went to meet you that day and I get to meet you, but I couldn't talk to she, but she tell me who she was. So when I go and when I looking down, she had in the store, she family that own the store, right? So when I go now, I'm looking for she, and then by the time I bring in the drinks and carrying her down in the back, I ask she name and she say, yeah, that is she, and then she asked me if I say yeah, right? Now, you know a lot of people has watched me the way how I look now, right? But you should have seen me like 15-16 years ago. Yeah, it's on my Facebook page. I must be, I want 2 pictures of back in my days, you know. Now, you know the thing is I get old. Yeah. Right, so yeah. I go see if I find a picture and I will post it on this video. So you go see how I used to look back then. Right? I go try. See if I get a picture. I'm not so sure if I will get a picture, but I just lay it up front. I go see if I get one, I go post it. So I go see how I used to look to how I look in now. I get old. Right? Them picture them is back in 21 and thing, 22 and thing, you know, them 20, 21, somewhere around there. I don't know if I still have any, but we go see we get any, right? And post up for all to see. Right, so it so happened I meet Cheyanne, but I couldn't talk to Cheyanne because I just, I said, what is your name, girl? So and so. Oh, okay, right, nice to meet you. And then the mother say, hey, come to the work or you come to trouble my daughter. That kind of thing. So, then after that, from day now, she sent me she number. So now I could have text message now. So P-chat was something like Facebook. You go and you can see different people and the name and thing. P-chat or WeChat, not sure. And then after they give your name and then you can message them now. And your old little Me Too now. Yeah. Right? But I had an Ericsson. A Sony Ericsson. A flip Sony Ericsson that time. Right? Right. So I get to meet she and thing. And then we start to talk and thing, and I get to know she and thing, and we talking every day and blah blah blah, and $50 in phone card going on the drain, and you're talking and blah 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 blah. Yeah, stupid back in them days. Not me alone, everybody them days, right? So you're walking and you spend at least $20 to $50 in phone card, and you're messaging, and messaging was 50 cents or 25 cents, something like that. So you're going and you text him like, what you doing? What you eating? What you cooking? Them kind of days now, boy. And after you get married and thing, you're like, hurry up and wash your clothes now, hurry up and do this, hurry up and do that. Them days done. Yeah. It'll be different, but real different. Anyway, the next part of the story, so you have to understand the story. I had a real difficult time with Renisha, but this is how the story start. Right. So it's what happened on beach chat and thing, but don't get me wrong, people let's get vexed. But back in them days, when you see talking to somebody and you find when you message them or you're talking to them, they're not replying back to you, and then after they always have a problem. A mother can't hear me, them kind of thing now, boy. So you say, nah, boy, she playing you. Yeah, let me go back to them, them kind of thing, yeah, she playing you, that kind of thing is a thing, because somebody like you and then they go message her right, you talk to her right, but she used to talk in and out, and always had something to do, something, that kind of thing, right? But you always, So it's what happened, I get fed up after about a week, I message she, about 5 hours after she messaging, and then like that kind of thing now. So I said, nah, boy, something wrong. No, I think it to myself, I never ask, I think it to myself. As I say, I was young and stupid. So I think it to myself, and I'm like, so I gone back in this beach chat thing, boy, and I message her again. Right? But I didn't get through that time, nobody want to talk to me because when I tell them what I working and blah blah blah, and then after about 4 or 5 days, I think afterwards, a next girl message me, right? And we will say she name was, so we are Anne. I don't want to tell her the real name, right? So we say the next one, the name is, let me say, Anita, Anne and Anita, right? We just put in name. I want to call the people real name, right? Yeah. So I talking now. So Anita didn't get to meet me now. I never meet Anita. Anita wasn't living in my area, right? She was living more like south side. I think it was after Shogun. After Shogun was the Chase Village side she was living, right? So after Shogun, Chase Village. So I never used to work that side in truck. I used to work east west, east west side. So I never go down that side. Only if you go down this, only if somebody didn't come out, then you get a chance to go down this. So I used to just talk to she on phone and then I never really meet she. But about a month after, she tell me she go be in the mall if I want to come online with she. So I said no problem. So I was on Saturday now. So we going to meet Anita. So I still talking to Anne, don't get me wrong, I still talking to Anne. When Anne ever message every 5 hours, every 6 hours, I still talking to Anne. But I talking to Anita too. Right? No, that's the right name. But we working with that. I tell all this thing excited. I had days, right? Now, it's true story thing. I share with all the but I'm telling you the people correct name, right? Because I back on that. Right? Right. So I go down there now this Saturday now to meet Anita and then blah blah blah. So I meet she by the mall and I talk to she. Now back in them days, just talk to people and then you go your way. It's nothing like all this back and all and thing nowadays you meet somebody and they start a case and all of that. No. Them thing wasn't like that a long time. So I meet she, talk to she come with one of she cousin, I talk to the cousin, everything is nice, right? So we exchange number, normal number, your number. That time they didn't give you a number unless they meet you. So you're talking and now you're messaging now. So I had Anne and I had Anita and I was talking to the two of them. But it so happened I didn't really like Anita's attitude because she always this kind of richy kind of, don't get me wrong, that was she attitude. So she was always kind of pompous kind of way now, but kind of feel she better than everybody else. So I get to just dislike she now because Since I growing up, I always have a person like that. I don't like people feel that they're always better than somebody else. You know, everybody has their own ways, but don't feel that, you know, you're better than somebody else. Everybody just have a different way of living their life, right? So I kind of get to this like, but still had Anne, still talking to her. So about 2 months now, and asked me if we want to go out and line. So I tell she, well, no, that was coming down to more like holidays time, I think. No. Yeah, Christmas. It was coming down to Christmas, around Christmas time, I think, or after Christmas. Somewhere around, right? I can't remember so good. Right, so I tell she right now working because it was busy time for we now. But it was Carnival or Christmas. It was real busy. So I tell she in about 2 weeks time, I will come and we will make a decision. So she start back to talk to me every hour, every 2 hours. She messaging me. So I get to realize now. I say, but wait a minute. She never messaged me like she break up with her boyfriend. She had a boyfriend or something. Or so I said, I think no. I mean, say nothing. I continue messaging and then you want to send poof. She stopped messaging for about 2 days. Me ain't get no message from she. She ain't call, she ain't say nothing. So I say, see me, but I find I bored. Let me go back in this beach chat thing. So I go now, and that is when I get a message from Renisha. No, it wasn't that easy, eh? Let me tell you how it worked. So them messaged me, she messaged me, and she started to talk to me, but she didn't tell me who is she name, where she from, nothing. She just said bye and go. Now I think everybody had a code name or something on it. I can't remember. And she name was Ren. So I only know as Ren. Right? And my name was Dave. Dave and Ren. Right? So you know. Me really thinking that I know all them gays and them on that thing, them all them real chopping because I on beach chat all with McCoy people business, literally, and talking and thing like normal, even though I talking to other people. As I say, I was young. I didn't, you know, then thinking about, you know, like people honesty and that, because I had real bacchanal in my family and thing with wife honing this one and that one, doing that one, and so I get to learn the hard way by watching and doing it, right? So about 2 days after, I see Ren message me back and she say, how you going? She say, I'm going to school, I want to message you and thing, right? So she say, how old is? She say she's 17. No, yeah, 17 I think. 17? Yeah, 17, yeah. Right, and I was 21. So 17 and 21, right? So as she is 21, she said, wait, let's do. I say, well, I drive truck and there's working in grocery part time. She said, okay, well, I go into school and I finish my school. And I said, no problem. And then we started talking. Then she said, well, she used to talk real easy and because it had bacchanal in that family. Right? I didn't want to get into that because, you know, there are plenty of things I wouldn't be saying in the stories and them because it is meant not to say. Right? But telling you the fun time and how the stories and thing was. Right? As you know, I do like to, how to say it, like if somebody do me something or do me bad or anything, I don't go out there and, you know, tell people about this person and that person what they do wrong, and I doesn't do them thing. I just open my door and just close my door right and I done with that. Me ain't even going to say anything. Right? Because there are many people that do things to you, even like, you know, they do things there and they feel that they know that they just, and I just walk out and just continue my business. I'm not going to deprive people or not say deprive, but a big word to say. I'm not going to bad talk people, right? And I'm not into that. I never like that. My mother used to always tell me something. If you hear something, like go through one ears and come through the next ears. Don't do like you ain't even know nothing, right? And don't put people's name in your mouth. Because you just bad talking them, you becoming just like them. So I do them thing, right? So I wouldn't get into that. I will give you story, true story, everything. But some things I will just, you know, I'll just say we'll leave it like that, right? So you understand what I'm trying to say, right? I do not bad talk people and say bad things about people because you just becoming like them, and I don't want to be like them. I just want to be by me, and I like to be by myself. As I tell you this story, my story is real long. Experience, and people who do know, they go learn, they go understand. Subscribe to the channel, keep watching. I know some people when I say you don't have to subscribe, but subscribe is up to you, right? I always say that. But if you subscribe to the channel, you'll understand and I just talk things that, you know, and you're going to enjoy the stories, right? As I say, back to the story. Yeah. So she called and thing, and after that and thing I get to know she tell me blah, this she went to school, no problem. So she asked me if I have any girlfriend and thing. I said no. I always on a money making business. I always like that. Me see me, I always for money because I grew up real tough. And I never liked it want to be poor. My mission was to get rich. Not rich, but my mission was always to have. Right? I was the first person that bought color TV in my house back in my days. I was the first person that buy a video in my house. First person to bring music into the house. First, you know, I was on a mission. On a mission to buy things. Make myself better, right? I used to wear one jersey, one pants, and try to save to buy little things, you know. Like that kind of it. I always me. I don't really care what people say about you and them days for them thing done. If you say ugly, ugly. If you say black, black. You know, if you say that, you know, I just done it. I want that thing I went through by now. But me I think to fight all that now, but you know, I know I fight in a sickness too. You understand? Oh, people want to know what was the sickness. Well, I suffering from acid reflux, real bad. And about 10 years ago, I was driving a truck and I get an accident with my foot. So my foot, my knee they come down, it's giving me some serious trouble. So I two things I deal with right now. So you know, that is just how it is. But you know, if God were to be like that, he want to be like that. Me fighting, not me bother. You understand? But just show it telling you now. So thanks everybody was send message on them to make sure, you know, don't worry, I'll keep the story. If I can't cook, I can talk. I'm out working still, so I will still give all some stories, right? Yeah. Let's check the time, the camera that's cut off now. Right. So make sure I have time to talk to all you know. Right. Yeah. So when she asked me what is do and all these kind of thing, and I tell she and thing. So she started messaging more often than Anne. And now Anita was messaging as well, like Anne and Ren. So again, my phone wholly ringing off now. But I know song I this song this Indian song like Pyare humko bhi hai. So every time I hear the phone ringing here, Pyare humko bhi hai, Pyare tumko bhi hai, you know. And then after, you know, I start changing these songs now, but so I had different ringtune. So if this one calling and this one message, I probably ringtune for that one, and this one my ringtune for Anne was Pyare humko bhi hai pyare, and the one for Anita was Tum paase aaye yun muskuraye. Yeah. And Renisha one was हमको हमी से चुरा लो, yeah, दिल में कहीं है तुम पालो हम अकेले. And he was like, yeah. So then she messaged coming. I said, yeah. No, you're saying something that I was up. No. You see, you wasn't sure. It's something like a path, a journey. So you didn't know who you was going to end up with. And maybe none. So I had them when I was talking. No, I wouldn't lie. I was dishonest at that time because I didn't know who was going to go out with me, who going to like me. So I was dishonest. I take wrong for that. I didn't lie in that one not talking to that one and that one talking to that one. But it didn't mean, you see, I didn't know because them was always like, you know, all with me now, but you know how to say it. You didn't know. But then, you know, Anita, like, she ended up getting a boyfriend or something and she gone. So she was out. After 4 or 5 months, she was out of the picture back. So I still had Anne and I had Ren talking to me. I never went back again because I was busy. My phone always ringing. Ren used to always message and Anne used to always message, right? So I used to always get message from the both of them. And that is how the story begins. So Ren had real family issues, right? I won't go and dig down quite down into today, but I'm going to share the story because I want you to understand something. When you see a hard children, you must try to let them go sometimes, right? No, I as a father, no. I understand now how all fathers just feel. But you see, when you have a daughter and she's around 16, 17 years and you have she lock up in her cage, or like I have SAMIRA, Pinky, right? When Pinky's around 16, 17 years, once I living with the Chris code, And she come to me and she said, Daddy, I have a boyfriend. I'm not going to swing left. I'm not going to swing right because I went through that. The most I get there, she said, bring your boyfriend, let me meet him. And if you want to come home by your line, no problem. If you want to carry her out, no problem. Have certain times, you got certain things on him. Because around 16, not before, between, let me say more like 16, like late down to 16, and to 17, 18, yeah, I will approve it. Boyfriend, I say boyfriend, yes, I will approve it because I don't want to hide anything from she, and I don't want she to run away. So I don't know to deal with that already. Now I went through that, and that is where the story going to start here. So people who are guilty and all should be listening because I went through it, right? I went through that, and parents who just get on like that different story. So all of that is part of this story. This story I we always sharing sometime now and then into the videos on them, you know, because you have to understand, but you have to learn how this works. If you hide them and you keep them in a cage, they're going to find a way to come out. But if you open the cage and you teach them the right thing, they're going to do the right thing, right? Now I know I talking as well as a father, I talking as well as a person, you know, that kind of thing, right? So I'm talking and I'm sharing my experience with everybody, right? So I hope you're enjoying it, you know, right? So I was messaging the both of them, two of them. I won't lie, yes, I'm guilty for that, fine. God punish me, I understand. I didn't know I was stupid, right? Because I didn't know, I liked the two of them, but I didn't see Ren. And I see Anne. But the way where Ren used to write for me, it used to make me know that I'm closer to she than Anne. Right now, Ren was the name on the chat, right? So, Reneshia, right? So, what she used to write used to make me closer to she. Like, I don't have to see she, but I know she had the same thinking like me. Right? You know, she want this, she want this, she want that, she want to do this, she want to do that, she want to do that. Yeah. Right? So, that is what make me get to like she more than Anne. But like, when Anne did message me, I tell she how I also talk to somebody named Ren. So she said, who is that you gave? And I said, no, that is just a friend I chat with as well. And then she come out and tell me, well, the past couple of months when I was just chatting with you and in and out, I had a boyfriend with me and he was going through, but we was trying to make up back and all of these things and blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, so he was playing on top of me. She said, no, we was friends. He never said he wanted to be, oh, I said, oh, okay then, right. So she said that. So she didn't lie to me. So she told me the truth. And I asked her, if she have any boyfriend, and she said, no. She just have a friend she like. So everybody was friend. Yeah. Everybody was friends, right? But not knowing each other. Like, it was friends, like to me, right? So the friendship began. I messaged she, you know, I don't know why would ask it could be Anne, right? I see Anne, slip my day, boy. Yeah, but that could be anybody, yeah. Slip my Anne, and I had her, right? Yeah. So I just see Anne maybe once for the week. Ren, I never see she until a whole month after. Yes, I was like, when she described me, I was like, okay then, no problem. But you know, people lie. You can't see them unless you see them, you won't know them. You know, I described me how I was, and I know how I used to look because I'll pop it as I tell her, like, oh, you should see a picture, right? Tell me if I used to look nice and thing. Now leave a little comment and thing if I used to look nice. Yeah, right? So, and never see she. So a month after now, she asked me if it was for Mother's Day. Yeah, for Mother's Day. Was, hey, this story, why I will, hey, what's my real bacchanal? That just is start on the story, you know, boy. The amount of run I run, the amount of thing I do, the amount of bush I hide, you know, let's go see it. Oh, that's what I bring on them story. I'm going to keep watching the series of stories. I'm going to really enjoy it. I'm going to never believe a person like me do all them things. Yeah. Yeah. Now when I was about 21, now I up to the 40s, so you know me early. A real long time. Yeah. So she told me it was Mother's Day time and she coming in shower or something and to come and meet she and thing. So I end up going and I end up meeting she and then I'm meeting she family. I won't say who the family, I will meet up the family and then we talk and then a little bit and I give she a gift. I did buy a chain for she and give she a chain. Now I never give no kavita no chain and I still have that chain up to this day. That chain that I buy for she, I still have it. That chain have two hearts in it. One heart for she and one heart for me. I used to wear a silver chain. and I buy a gold chain for she, but I take one of the half and I keep it on my chain, and I give shit. No. The first time I see that girl, I get stupid. Yeah, I get real stupid, because what my eyes see wasn't expecting what she tell me she was. Right, the girl was real pretty, she was real nice, real down to earth, just like me. She didn't care nothing, she just simple, humble, you know. She asked me my education, I tell she my education and thing, but I tell I do like office work and all of that and thing. I like to be on the road. I like to always be on the road. You understand? I just work part time and thing, doing sales and thing for my company I used to work for from before. So I just still do it part time. So you know, now and then if they have somebody to work and thing, you know, I will want to help them out a little bit, you know. I just work, right? So I still work market and things, so you know, and you know the thing is, right? Yeah, so I didn't expect that girl to be the way how she says she was. You know, I get stupid. I'm telling you. You ever see a boy? You ever see his cartoon Tom and Jerry when the wolf mouth hang down, like Jim, like Mars or something? That was me. I like, but because when she tell me she so and so place, and I go and see, I was looking around, but I see like 3 other people around. Right, so she come to meet me separate because she family was doing some shopping and it. So I was looking around and I see like 2-3 other girls around the same place. She told me to come and meet. I was in, what's the name of that mall boy, in Center Point Mall, I think it was. The mall by Price Club, that mall, the Center Point Mall, I think the name. Yeah, this was the first time I ever see she in my life. Is they boy? No, it's Mid Center Mall, and then we went across. Yeah, Mid Center Mall, and then we went across the Center Point Mall. Yeah, and I did buy that for she Mother's Day, that chain. I did buy that for she Mother's Day. And she was not mother, but I give she as a gift. You know, because she, how to say it, boy? I just hit my gift sheet. I buy some flowers for she too. First time I meet her, she, but like I get chopped off her, she, but she gave me chopped. Yeah, I buy some flowers for she, I buy the chain, and I buy a phone for she. That was the 3 things I buy. The chain had that pendant, I tell you, and I had the half. I still have that chain up to this day. It's still there, I still have it. I never give it to nobody. I will keep it there. I may give it to SAMIRA when she get bigger. Maybe when 16 or 17 years, I may give it to she. Right, I have it there, so I will give she that. Maybe, not sure yet. But that day, I had to go to somebody, but I'm not sure who will get it, right? So most likely it will be SAMIRA will get it. Well, Pinky go get that chain, right? And I have is a whole pendant, so maybe I will give shit, and then whoever she want to give it to, well, me, you know, I mean, getting that back now with all of that. But anyway, that was the first time till I get chopping, and I know Kavita. I spell she name. Not really, she who name, but you understand? Nothing. She didn't get nothing. Right? Just remember that they give me back some memories, you know. We'll call she Kavita. Because that is she middle name, but it's not she first name, but that was the name she tell me. So you call she Kavita. Because I will keep on saying syllable out of my mouth and it will keep on coming out, right? So that was the name. I won't tell her she first name, I ain't gonna say she last name, but I will keep the Kavita, right? Because that is the name I know she middle name. Right? Because it will slip out of my mouth so now later and you will get to find out. So you better find out and don't know. Right? So I never buy nothing for she. I sent she a phone call a couple times. Yeah, that was it, nothing else. And well, Ren now, after I see Ren that day, well boy, she calling the whole day, she messaging the whole day. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't do nothing until I get chopped. And then is when the bacchanal start. See, you see the story didn't last too long. The first time I see she and was the last time I see she as well. Because that is when the bacchanal start. Real bacchanal. So you see, sometimes it does just be good, but the bacchanal was bacchanal, but it was good bacchanal and bad bacchanal too together in it, right? So that day when I meet she, we eat and thing, I buy the fish and I give shit and I give she, and she was real happy because nobody never treat she the way I treat she in she life, and she had a boyfriend from before, right? So, and if you want to know how I get from before, go back and check out all the cooking videos and then you'll see the back and all on that. Yeah. Right? So that how she thing was. Yeah, boy. Yeah. So that how it was, right? So and then the bacchanal began, right? So she went home and we talked that night, whole night, because she had a brand new phone. I bought a brand new phone for she. Yeah, I was chopper then to buy a phone, and I even know she like, yeah, she like me. She don't like me. She love me. Like, we use the word like. It didn't reach that position yet. Real bacchanal. Trust me. Story gonna get real sweet later down the road. I don't want to keep the video too long now because, you know. But you know what I'll be reaching the video. So maybe next week I'll continue the video. But I will tell you what happened. That evening she went home. We talked whole night, whole day for about 2-3 days. She had a real nice mother. But you see the father? No. No. And that is why I, as a father, am not going to be like that. I'm not going to be like that. I ring my ears on that already. I'm not going to be like that. You understand? If I live, no, I don't know if I go live for today or tomorrow. If I live, and I'm hoping with grace of God I live, just to see she get big, I'm not going to be like, I'm just see she fools boyfriend. I'm not even going to be rugged or nothing like that, you know. You understand? I just meet him, talk to him, and if that is what she like that. You know, we got terms and thing, eh? You don't feel like that sense, show this stupid. No. You can come online by me, partner. You come, let me see you here. You know, if you're going out and thing here, let me know where you're going, you have time. I talk about she's around 17 and thing, eh? Yeah, around 17, 18 and thing, yeah. 16, I say late coming down the road. Yeah, maybe, but around 17 years, no problem. I cool with that. I cool with that. You understand? Me, I humble with that. Because I mean, fighting up myself and thing. Either she, I know she have a boyfriend and then she run away like how me and Renisha run away. Yes, it's our line stories to real bacchanal. Boy, unless I tell you that story this way. Yeah, boy. Yeah, so that few days now we talk was real nice, and then afterwards, bacchanal so like yeah. You know, all this time gone by, and you know I never had hate for nobody. I never hate nobody up to this day now. Since that day she dead. Amount of people throw thing, the amount of thing them throw on me, tell me all kind of thing and do me all kind of thing. And I never say nothing, I never do nothing. Right up on the hill, and then if you see the video with when I was building my trash bin, the trash bin in the video, go on you can see I was building a trash bin in one of them videos, and then it have a tree right, them plant that tree the day she died. And that is going on 12 years now she died. 12? Well, what year we in 2022? 11 years now she died. And that tree on top of the hill 11 years now. And the most I do is just trim it, because the reason why I trim it is because that's where the light come down to the back by me in a way. So I just trim it and try to keep it neat and keep it clean and thing. And 11 years they plant that tree. And I was never wicked enough to go and cut that tree. You know what, they build wall and thing, they all are wall outside, and everybody who come to build that wall, I tell them do not cut down that tree, do not interfere with that tree, and that tree remain right in. Could show you now, I show you the mindset I have. You know, some people just watch me and judge me and say all kind of thing about me, but you're free to do that, but I leave that tree right, I never move that tree, I never cut down the tree. They used to light the and thing there, when they light the and they go on the next morning, I wake up in the morning and I see it. It's an answer thing. I used to wash out the day and then put back a little more oil in it and put back and light it back again for them. So if they light it, like when she died, and then every time they used to come and light it, I never come out and cuss them. I never come out and tell them anything. And that's a show, you know, that's a show. 11 years now. The last I see them come was about 5 years ago, maybe, or 6 years ago. I'm not sure. They stopped coming But every year I just light a dia, but I just light a dia as well for she home. Right? And they used to light candle too, so I just light that home as well. I don't light it up there because I know if they, in case they come, they will light it here. So I just light it home by me here for me. You know, just to show them, you know, just, I know they used to come and light it. Right? And they stopped coming. So I say, no, I'm going to continue light it. So I just continue light it. Every time, every year for she death, I just light it. I used to light it for like 3 to 5 days for she. Because I know they used to come and light it. So I say, no, continue. But I doesn't light it on top. I just light it inside by me. Home here by me. Right? So I never had no hate for nobody. And I never will have any hate for me. I mean, the things they do and they say and they tell people and they all kind of things they do, man, I never wish them bad. Maybe that is why I didn't wish them bad, that, you know, God send back SAMIRA to me, send Sammy to me. So, you know, and he said I girl first thing first to me. So you see, sometimes things just work out the way, you know. Maybe if I used to be ruggedy and cut, I mean, I trip off when she died, eh? I trip off. I was a madman, eh? I'm telling you, no lie, I was a madman. Right? Sometimes just thinking about she and then I just kind of trip off. And when you see time for she death and then I just trip off. I just you know, when she birthday reach, I just trip off too, because she birthday and she month she die, the day she die is in the same month, and SAMIRA and Sammy birthday in the same month, and Cheyanne birthday in the same month. So all everything I deal, and I'm married in the same month too. Yeah, same month. I'm married she in the same month. She birthday is in the same month and she die in the same month. Yeah. So that Monday it had good things as SAMIRA and Sammy and Cheyanne birthday, and it had bad things in the same month. And that is the month of November. So the month of November I just trigger off. You understand me? That everything is just hit me. Remember every single thing. Everything what would happen. I had a pity in the head. I could tell you every single thing that happened within that period of time, that in that time she died and everything. I have that in my head. I like a pity. Can't come off my head and thing now, you know. So yeah, that is how it has been now. People won't understand, because, you know, for me at that age, to go through all that by myself, I had nobody, you know, it was me. I had to face it and do it and take all the talk. You go to work, I used to cry galore, and I cry at my work. I cry till I can't cry no more. I tell you, if you can put a tank, I tell you, I must cry about 5 tanks I cry. Yeah? Telling you, I cry till you didn't see tears coming out of my eye. But that is the story I go, as I tell you, we will start this story. I want to keep the video too long, but, you know, I go put the story out, I'll go get to see the story, right? So that was the story. So the next time we continue with the video, I go tell you what happened after I done talk to she, them 3 days. Yeah, after them 3 days I talk to she. It's 3 days, boy. 1. Yeah, it was 3 days. 3 days, yeah. And then they find it, and then it had a real comments. But you could I want to keep the video long, right? So I hope you enjoy this little video. I mean, we have some cooking videos and then come out, so I feel a little better and then I will sort of bring it out. You know, wherever we cook, and right now we just cooking normal, simple food, little rice, dal and bhaji, little small little food now, but nothing too, you know, new or something on the channel we can bring out right now. Alright, so, you know, if you watch the videos on there, you go understand. I know plenty people let's go through a lot of things, eh? People let's go through a lot of things in life, but you have to deal with it, and I still deal every day. I have to deal with it. Every day wake up and you see she hanging and you cut she down and everything, and trying to wake she up, and it's a pity you'll never understand unless you go through it. Anyway, that is part of the first part of the video, the story how I met she. That is the way I met you, and then from there on we will move on to the next part of the video, telling you from there what happened. And I tell you the story long, and I like to keep things in detail, so I want you to understand how it has been. And I hope you enjoy the video. I mean, it mightn't be what some may expect, but on this channel you can expect that or less. As I said, our new channel, TRINI'S Funhouse with Cheyanne and SAMIRA. I'll go and subscribe to that channel. I'll go see a lot of baking stuff and things, new things coming out. Right now, I'm a little sick and Cheyanne and really doing nothing much, but so as I feel a little better, she goes to post a lot of videos on she channel, and well, my channel go back with normal little bacchanal and commerce and thing if I like that, or on my channel. If you want a peaceful cooking and just cook and go your way, that is she channel, right? So thanks for watching. We will continue the video in the next day. And I just put something out for you to watch for the time being. I hope all you enjoy it. Thanks for watching, and let's subscribe to Cheyanne channel. That is she channel, not my channel. All the work I think she doing is on she channel. TRINI'S Fun House with Cheyanne and Samira. Subscribe to my channel too, and hopefully you enjoy the story. Have a pleasant evening, and thank God you're living, and thank God you had to go through the kind of drama I went through, right? But God is good, and we go live through it. And a real thing to teach all them, man. Real thing she teach, man. A real thing I learn, and then bad things, real plenty trouble. Back like an Indian movie, right? Anyway, have a pleasant evening, everybody, and thanks for watching, and see you all in the next video, right? Yo!